Good morning, my beautiful people. This is ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, and we are back with the Money Mindshift, how rich people think. And today we're on day number 26. Can you believe it? Day number 26. This is a 100-day journey, and we're on day number 26. Oh, I'm so excited. So if you missed all of the previous 25 days, don't worry. It's on YouTube. You can pick it up. But here's the deal. Wealth begins in the mind. Wealth begins in the mind. You must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. Let me say that again. You must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. Now, here's what we come to understand, that rich people simply think differently than poor people. Hey, and if you don't believe it, hey, make sure you go through the book, because we're going through the book, How Rich People Think by Steve Seibo. Steve, I better get my check. Now, here's the deal, guys. People ask me all the time, ERGJ, how did you go from being a financial zero to being a financial hero? And I simply tell them that I decided to read things that had financial content in it that talked about money, so that maybe, just maybe, if I applied it to my life, it will work. And guess what? I got out of debt. Guess what? I started to buy and acquire assets. Guess what? I turned my financial life around. Now, here's the deal. I can tell people all day long to go read this book. And for some reason, they simply just won't read it. And it's the book that you don't read that won't help. So here's what I decided to do. I decided to start this show. Well, we could actually read through the book together. 100 chapters, 100 concepts, 100 thought-provoking things that we can go through, and just maybe this 15 minutes will change your life. And here's what I say. 15 minutes a day will keep broke away. That's right. Keep broke away. That's what we want to do. We're going to keep broke out of our life. So here's the deal. I know you don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time. Let's get it. Day number 26. Middle class believes money changes people. World class believes money reveals people. Again, the middle class believes that money changes people. The world class believes that money reveals people. Contrary to popular belief, money is not the catalyst of corruption. Money is a force for good. The average person has a set of beliefs and philosophies that say success and money turns people into greedy, corrupt, uncaring oppressors. It's another in a long list of limiting beliefs that keeps people from getting rich. Here's the deal, guys. I want you to be rich. And when I go and talk to the schools and the churches and the organizations, people have a hard time saying, I want to be rich. And I'll be like, why? Why is that so hard to say? Like, why do you believe that it's evil to want to be rich? It's a mental block. Like, here's the deal, guys. It's not about the money. I must clarify this each and every day. It's not about the money. It's about what the money can do. It's the money that built the church. It's the money that built the hospital. It's the money that finances your future and helps you to expand your products and services to reach more people, ultimately to serve more people. The way that you make a lot of money is you find more people to serve. You bring value into their life, and they bring value monetarily back into yours. That's just how it is. That's what works. Serve more people, serve more problems, get rich. And I believe, and I've connected to people that want to do good on the earth. So I need you to have a lot of money, so that you can do some of the great things that we need done here on the earth. You can go and feed the homeless. You can go and build some schools. You can do whatever it is that you've been called to do. But hopefully, and again, I didn't even know hope. I know who I connect to myself. I know who I attract to myself. I attract good people. That's who's listening to this show. They want to do some good, great, awesome, phenomenal, fabulous things here on the earth. And how many of you guys know it's going to take a little bit of money to do that? Absolutely. Woo, don't get me started this morning, guys. Don't get me started. I'm trying to read the book. It's also used as an excuse by and for those people who claim moral and ethical superiority, but who struggle along on a paycheck to paycheck existence. Champions know any kind of power, freedom, or liberation reveals the true person. If you were a crook or cheater before you were rich, you'll be worse than you were. You'll be worse when you're wealthy. Now, we understand that. We understand that, whatever it is that you are before you get money, you're going to be after you get money. Just think about a lotto winner, for example. They broke. They have a broke mentality. They have a poor mentality. They get rich. Guess what? Their poor mentality brings them back down. It's like a thermostat. It's like, it's 50 degrees. They're a 50-degree person. Boom. All of a sudden it gets 100 degrees. Oh, it's too hot. I can't handle all of this. Too much money for me. And their thermostat, their 50-degree poor mentality brings them right back down to broke. What we're doing is we are turning up the thermostat in our financial life. We're saying that, hey, I don't care if I'm a 50 right now. I'm going to build my thermostat up to a point where now it's a 70, it's a 75, It's an 80. It's 100. We're turning up the heat in our very own life. We're turning up the heat in our mentality, and we're saying no more broke, only rich. No more poor, only wealthy. Why not? If you were honest, hardworking, humble person before, you'll be even better with expanded resources. Getting rich is one of the catalysts that liberates and reveals a person's true self. Now, that's very important. What is in your true self? It's only going to reveal what's in your true self. So what we're trying to do here, what one of the goals is to make sure that you're pure before you get rich. All of you guys are going to be rich because you want to be rich and you're going through the necessary things of showing up each and every day, 15 minutes a day to keep broke away. So you're going to be rich. It's no doubt in my mind. But we're purifying your motives. We're purifying what's inside of you so that once it comes, you already got a plan. Here's what I told the people I talked to last night. Here's what I want you to do. Here's one of your action steps. It ain't even in the book. I'm going to give it to you for free today. What I want you to do today, today. We got to do it today. I want you to create a plan for what you would do with $1 million. Everybody say they want to be a millionaire, but nobody got a plan for what they'll do with it when they get it. I want you to have a plan for the $1 million that's coming into your hands long before you get it. That way you don't deviate from the plan when it comes into your hand. Whatever that is for you. I know, Mr. Sims, you got an insurance office. Maybe you want to build 100 of them. I don't know. Askia, I don't know what you do, and Nikhil, I don't know what you do. Whatever, but whatever. Tell me what you do. Yeah, tell me what you do. Tell me what you do. All of y'all, tell me what you do. Tell me what you want to do with $1 million. All right, hey, that's what I'm talking about. A man said he needs a plan for $50 million. Hey, well, that's what you're gonna do, sir. You're gonna create your plan for $50 million. You're gonna create the plan. It's just like anything else. If I wanted to start a business, right, I got to create a business plan. Then I got to present that plan to people who believe in the plan, and then they're going to help me build the business. Same thing with your financial plan. If you're saying, hey, I need a $50 million plan, I want to see that plan. That plan better be good. It better be good because money going to start coming to the person who knows where they want to go and knows what they want to do with it. This is how the universe works. This is how it works. So Eskia, you say you want to serve. Okay, well, that's great. That's too general. Need it bigger than that. You want to serve how many people? In what way do you want to serve? You know what I'm saying? What is it that you're going to construct or build in order to serve and this heart that you have to serve? And it's a capacity to it. You know what I mean? So what is it that you're going? What is it? How do you want to serve? What is it that you want to construct? What is it that needs to be built? For me, guys, I want to build a school, right? That's what I want. I want to build a school to teach everybody what the public school system will not teach them. I want to teach them how to get rich. I want to teach them about money. I want to teach them about entrepreneurship. I want to teach them how to think for themselves. I want to teach them personal development. These are the things that we need. The things that they're giving us, hey, it's great. It gives us a little, foundation of some sort, but it teaches us how to be robots. It teaches us how to be like everybody else. And what I want to do, I want to teach people to be extraordinary. Absolutely. I want to teach people to be weird. I want to teach people to be unusual. I want to teach people how to be the top 5%. Okay, enough about me. We need to get back to the book. Stop getting me off track. All right. The masses love to blame money for as many things as possible because it psychologically absolves them from the responsibility of acquiring it. Think about that for a second. The masses love to blame money for as many things as possible because it psychologically absolves them from the responsibility of acquiring it. Everybody in the comments below, I want you to put, I have a responsibility. I have a responsibility. Now, when you say that, think about who your responsibility is to. Who is your responsibility to acquire the wealth that you need to build your dreams? Your responsibility to your family, your responsibility to yourself, your responsibility to your God, your responsibility to the community. Who is your responsibility to that is going to fuel you to go acquire the wealth that you need in order to build your dreams? Sometimes you got to let it sit in for a second. We may have never thought about it that way. Like, I have a responsibility to get rich. And again, when I say get rich, because some people don't understand, I'm not talking about the money. I'm talking about the mission. You have a responsibility to be rich because of your mission. I have a responsibility. Pat, you didn't type in. Nikhil, you're not typing. I have a responsibility. After all, we all want to be good people, right? The saddest part of this trap is most who fall into it can't see how ridiculous it is and how it virtually guarantees they will struggle and suffer for money their entire lives. Meanwhile, the rich continue getting richer, being who they always were. The rich continue getting richer, being who they always were. Now, here's our quote of the day. This book has a quote of the day. It has a challenge question of the day, and it has an action step of the day. So here's our quote of the day. Money will make you more of what you already are. If you're not a nice person, money's going to make you a despicable individual. If you're a good person, money's going to make you a better person. That's by Bob Proctor. Money will make you more of what you already are. If you're not a nice person, money's going to make you a despicable individual. Now, we can talk about some despicable individuals. I'm not going to talk about them today. If you're a good person, money's going to make you a better person. And that's by Bob Proctor. Now, here's our critical thinking question of the day. This is the thing you want to just chew on. You want to think about. Maybe you never thought about it before. Do you believe getting rich will bring out the best or the worst in you? Woo! That's one of them questions. Do you believe that getting rich is going to bring out the best or the worst in you? That's something to think about. You can answer it if you like, but what is it going to bring out of you? Getting rich, what is it going to bring out of you? When those dollars start to flow in, when the multiple streams of income start to manifest and you start having these rivers coming into your life, is it going to bring out the best or the worst in you? Now, how do you determine that? Is who are you right now? Are you that person that's selfish and saying, hey, man, I'm just selfish. Hey, I want to get this money. And then guess what? When you get the money, you're buying all the clothes, you're buying all the cars, you're taking all the trips, and you're doing nothing that you thought you were going to do before when you got the money. That's why I'm saying that today, one of your goals, one of your action steps is to develop a plan for your $1 million. Develop a plan for your $50 million. Make your plan your vision board. Yes, make your plan your vision board. Oh my goodness, I just turned your life up right there. Make your plan your vision board. Whoo, that's just sitting with me. Oh my goodness. Now here's your action step for today. Write down the 10 things you like best about yourself and promise yourself you won't ever allow being rich to weaken your character. That's your other action step. Write down the 10 things you like best about yourself and promise yourself you won't ever allow being rich to weaken your character. Oh, look at that. Man said he has his plan and now he's going to put it on his vision board. That's what I'm talking about, man. Make your plan your vision board. So that's your action step, guys. Now, here's the deal, man. Like I said, it's 15 minutes. 15 minutes a day to keep broke away. 15 minutes of putting something into your membrane. And then as it begins to, this is a seed. We just put a seed right here. We put a seed right here. And guess what? Now that we have that seed planted, we're going to start to cultivate that seed and the harvest is going to come out into our life. You don't work. When you see the fruit and it's bad, you don't work on the fruit. What you do is you work on the root. The root is here. So if we're having not so good things happening in our life, we need to plant some new seeds. We plant seeds of richness and wealth and prosperity and here and abundance and love and all those good things. We're going to start to have those things flow out into our life. And I truly believe if you take 15 minutes a day, I've done it for myself. I'm just telling you what worked for me. Hey, guess what? What I say to people is if what is going on right now hasn't worked, isn't it time to try something new? Try reading, try picking up a book, try getting connected to a network like this and see if your life doesn't go onto a whole stratospheric rise. Here's the deal, man. We're here each and every day, Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m. 15 minutes a day to change the way that we think. So ultimately, we can change the way that we live. I'm ERGJ, your certified financial educator. I'll be here tomorrow at 8 a.m. And the question is, will you?